wider than a mile. I'm crossing you in style someday. Hello, everybody. We're back with our new podcast. And today, the song of our interest is Moon River. Beautiful song from 60s. There is no such melodic song. I mean, you recognize it right away when you hear it. It was extremely popular because of its lyrics, melody, and obviously Audrey Hepburn, who sang it originally. For the movie Breakfast at Tiffany's, she insisted the song is going to make it into the movie, and she sang it beautifully. And obviously she wasn't really known as a singer, but this particular song, she sang as if it just belonged to her, and it did. And later the music and the song is so beautiful that the male singers of the time couldn't do much but to also sing it. Most famous version is by Andy Williams, but then Frank Sinatra also decided to sing it too. It's Audrey Hepburn's song. Henry Mancini was the composer. I don't remember who wrote the lyrics, but obviously lyrics was written for the movie and for to fit the scenario of the movie. Moon River is a song exactly about the character of Audrey Hepburn in the movie. It's about a girl who's trying to make it in a big city. And then, if it's sung by a male, then it's probably about a guy who's trying to make it in life in general. Moon River is representing kind of a way, that our life that we go through. And we kind of start at one point and then we're reaching out for rainbow. We're all looking forward to get to that rainbow. Our journey is by ourselves. I mean, there isn't really anybody else there. Just like, we come into this life by ourselves and we leave by ourselves as well. I mean, it's sad, but it's true. And so, you have a lot of people around you when you live your life, depending on, of course, how big is your family, how many friends you got, how many people you're around, what kind of profession you do. But essentially, you're always by yourself. Even if you're constantly surrounded by people, you're by yourself. And then if you don't have many people around you, you're by yourself. So it's like, it's a philosophical topic, but, essentially, as I said, you come into this world by yourself. And the song is kind of suggesting that, life is fun. It can be fun. It should be fun. But, we should never forget that it's not always fun, let's say. It also involves struggle. It involves crossing, the river and crossing bumpy roads, things like that. And you got to always be aware of that. And they always have to be ready. But at the same time, you have to be thankful that you're here to begin with, right? So Moon River, it's a song that you just can't really mess up this song. It's so beautiful. So I'll try and to kind of remind you and try to also think about it as I sing. Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There is such a lot of world to see. we're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. We're waiting around the bend. Beautiful lyrics. There isn't really much anything like this. Very symbolic. When I sing Moon River, the things I'm thinking about is, number one is life, obviously. It's a kind of a flow of life, and the song is done in this very flowy manner. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's like a waltz, right? And very smooth. And at the same time, there is a very hopeless romanticism about it, because it's you have to remember the character. She came to the big city and she has all those dreams, but life is not always merciful. It's not gonna make all those dreams come true necessarily. In fact, most of the time people who reach for the big dreams and go into the big cities and think that they're going to make it, majority they don't make it, and they don't make it in a very dramatic way. Usually they either return, or they fail, or they become homeless. And life is not that rosy. Probably didn't happen with Audrey in the movie Breakfast at Tiffany's, because it was a happy end, obviously. But in any case, I'm very grateful, thankful for your support. Thank you. Goodbye. Thank you. I'll see you later.